have been procrastinating all day, but the moment is finally on me to do something with this garage because we're getting our back porch redone and a lot of the furniture from the back porch needs to come here. The furniture, the storage bins needs to come in here, and that's not going to happen with this garage full of stuff as it is. Most of this stuff belongs to my daughter. I don't know what's here anymore. It's a jumbled mess right now, but I have got to do something with it. So it's time to stop procrastinating and get to work. I've got these plastic storage bins to put her stuff in to give it a little bit more organization than what it has now. And hopefully, ooh, these feel smaller than what I thought. These are not, they're a decent size. Okay, well, I guess they're a decent. So they're about this size. Not much bigger than the boxes that I have now, but at least they're plastic and see-through. So my game plan is to go through those boxes, make a Goodwill pile and a keep pile, and basically just go from there. So enough procrastinating, let's get started. So this is the result. Everything along that wall is keep. Christmas stuff, Nicole stuff, random garage stuff. Everything in the middle is got to go. That's going to the Goodwill. And this is trash and recycle. Overall, not bad. Once that stuff in the middle is gone, it's going to look a whole lot better. Good job. Good job. Great job. I am a sweaty mess, but I'm done. That's all that counts. It is summer, and what comes along with summer is peach season, and I am absolutely love that. I love peaches. It's one of my favorite fruit. Peaches and mango, my favorite fruit. sweaty mess right now, but I just finished a walk and a leg workout, and it was pretty intense, so I'm a mess. But I wanted to jump on here before I got in the shower because I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of the fact that I got that garage as clear as I could possibly get it, and it's looking so much better. Is it perfect? No, it is not. But compared to what it was, it's a miracle. Now, at this moment, a car could fit in there. You just can't get out or open the doors. So, but we reached the objective that the car could fit. So there's a couple more items that we do need to get rid of. Some of my daughter's stuff. I need to get some better shelving so I can put the Christmas stuff up high. And then maybe we could get a car in the garage, because we're thinking about getting an all-electric car at some point. So we need to be able to get it inside to be able to charge it up. I don't think that'll be our next car. I think our next car will probably be a hybrid, but we're kind of leaning towards electric because apparently it's low maintenance. You don't have to worry about gas, just charging. But I don't know about this charging situation. So, I'm thinking about it. But let me get back to my main point, is purging. I don't know how many times I've purged that garage, but I swear this will be the last time. I'm going to control my spending, my shopping, my collecting stuff. I got to get that stuff under wraps because that garage has been cleared out. This may be the 4th time that we've had either charity or what's that place called? 1-800-JUNK or something like that come to that garage. So something's got to change. Something's got to give. Clearly, I do not need all this stuff because it just comes and it goes. So I'm going to try to be very mindful about the stuff I buy. So I took a picture of all the stuff I got rid of. So every time I think to buy a knickknack or anything, I'm going to look back at that picture and say, hey, will this knickknack end up in that pile one day? There's something just so purifying about just purging, getting rid of stuff that you're holding on to for really no reason. You're not using it. It's just taking up space. Now, I'm not advocating to be a minimalist or anything, but how about a moderatist, if that's even a word? Just in the middle, not a maximalist, not a minimalist, but just somewhere in that comfortable middle. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to go to the extremes at this age. At this age, I'm just trying to ride that line of happiness, joy, fulfillment, and not too much stuff, if that makes any sense. So after a while, the stuff just kind of clutters you. Every once in a while, I think of, I would love to just whisk off and move to Europe. And I think about it, and I really can't because of our stuff. It's like, what would I do with this house? I can't rent it out because I have to store all the stuff in it. So really, stuff is almost like an anchor keeping you down. Now, not everybody's goal or dream might be to whisk off and move to another country or whisk off and move to another state. I know that's not everybody's dream. You may be comfortable exactly where you are, but we have to find that balance where we're not being held back literally by stuff. So that's my goal. I don't know if I will attain it 100%, but if I can get there 65, maybe 70%, that's my goal. I'd be happy with that. I really would. I just don't want to feel trapped with my stuff. I don't want to feel tied down by stuff. And what do I mean by that? Like if I did, want to go, let's say I want to go to Europe for a month or extended period of time, I don't want to have to worry about stuff, cluttering the house and being in the way. I could just leave. I don't want to be anchored to thinking about, I need this, I need that. I want to be a little bit more free and flexible without the feeling that I need every single little thing. So does that sound like a minimalist? I don't know. But I just put myself somewhere in the middle. Like for instance, I don't want to throw my husband under the bus, but the thought of picking up and whisking off to Europe would never happen because he loves his audio equipment. And he has a very nice collection of audio that he loves, he listens to. So the thought of moving in Europe, renting this place out is an absolute no because he has his equipment. He loves that. And I love that for him. But I don't want to feel anchored down by anything. I just want to feel free. Even if I'm not going to whisk off and move to Europe, I just want that feeling that I could, if that makes any sense. I feel like I'm like going on like an absolute mad woman, but this is just how I feel. I feel like I just want to be free. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. What do you think? I don't know what that middle ground is, but I will find it. It is another half day at work, so I got to figure out what I'm going to wear. Sometimes I feel like half days are such a waste. I feel like you waste an outfit for absolutely no reason. But that being the fact, I still got to find something to wear. I think I'm going to keep it relatively simple. It's got to be hot. What's the temperature? Ooh, I forgot to turn off my workout. It's going to get up to 97 degrees. It's going to be a hot one. Find something relatively cool. I think I'm just going to go with a long dress, mainly because when I get out of work, the car seats are hot as hell. And I don't want to wear shorts and have my thighs on a hot car seat. So I'm just going to go with this long dress. And it's simple. It's kind of cute. And it's got pockets. And you know how I love pockets. Okay. Well, I am going to go take a shower, get myself together. My first case starts at 12:30, so I have to leave here at about 11:30. And in the meantime, I'm going to shower and then get some breakfast. So I'll catch up with you later. You know, we are serious about walking when we go out to walk, and it is 96 degrees out and the humidity is popping. So I got my sunblock, got my tank top. I am prepared to sweat. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's do this. And we are the only ones out in this heat because this walking path is dead, empty. We're pretty much the only ones I've seen so far. Because I guess everybody else got enough sense to stay inside.
Are you saying we are crazy?
I think we are.
Okay.
I think this officially makes it official.
Okay.
Because there ain't nobody out here.
Come take us away.
It's actually not even that bad.
No, the humidity level is low, actually.
Yeah. We'll see once we get into the sun, what we call the hot side of the trail. Here it comes.
Here it comes.
Right in my face. Luckily, this stretch isn't the majority of, it's a breeze, a warm breeze, but at least it's a breeze. God dog. Yeah, it feels like warm air, like somebody's warm breath blowing in your face. Yeah, it's hot. No doubt about it. But we what's the word I'm looking for? We go on.
We go on. We endure.
We endure. Yeah, we endure.
We march on. We walk on.
We're determined to get these steps on.
That's right.
Let's see. Not quite a mile yet. We're only doing one lap, which is a little bit over a mile, but that's all we can handle, and we'll start again tomorrow.
That's right.
I'm back from that felt like long, arduous, brutally hot walk. I know it was kind of crazy to walk like that in this kind of heat, but I'm locked in. I'm really locked into my fitness goals. How committed I am with being 100% in the diet, that's debatable. But movement goals, I'm locked in on, because what I've learned later on in life, that you just have to be determined to not give up. You just have to keep going no matter what the conditions are, because as soon as you let yourself a day off for being too hot, then it's the next day and the next day. Next thing you know, you're off. And then you're feeling bad and you're feeling guilty. But I feel good that I got it accomplished, because even as hot and brutal as it was, I knew I was going to be happy that I did it. More happy that I did do it than the regret of not having done it. I don't have a lofty goal of 10,000 steps a day. If I could just get, over 6,000, I'm happy. So right now I am working on my pizza. This is my dough here. I got it prepped early and I have to get it ready to roll into. Give me 1 second. I just took a quick second to put on my microphone because my husband's got music playing in the living room, and it's one thing being married to an audiophile. There's always going to be music playing, and it kind of conflicts with wanting to vlog a lot in the house. So we find ways around it. So hopefully with this microphone, it's canceling out the noise, the music in the background. I'll hear it in the editing process. So as I was saying, I'm getting my dough ready for my 4th of July party. And we had this party planned for a long time, and it happens to fall on a date we're having a record heat wave, and there's going to be thunder showers later in the evening. So what we did is we moved up the party from 5 to 4, and hopefully I'll get my pizza dough started early and people can get some pizza and eat before it starts to rain, and then we can come inside and kind of, eat whatever extra little snacks. We're getting chicken wings, a veggie platter, and deviled eggs, and then whatever the guests bring. We'll have that to snack on, and then we picked up some drinks from the store today. Got to pick up some more tomorrow. I need to run to the grocery store tomorrow to pick up the final things for the party. And I'm hoping the weather doesn't ruin it. Everybody's really looking forward to it, so I'm just hoping the weather doesn't ruin everything for us. I'm nervous. This might be the biggest pizza party that I've hosted. There's going to be about maybe 24 people. I think the max I've hosted was maybe 17 or 19. So originally we had 29, but then it backed down to 27, and then I think now 24, because a couple people are going to be last minute decide to go out of town. So I'm really nervous. I'm worried about the heat. I'm worried about the rain. It's a crapshoot. I think you can hear that music in the background. I'm going to go turn it down just in case. So I got my dough here. I've got my pizza proofing box and my handy scale. I'm going to section out this dough into 250 grams balls of dough and then put them in here. So let me get that going because that's a lot. So I'm all done getting my dough in the proof box. So this is my batch from today. And this is my batch from yesterday, getting nice and fluffy. And then I have some leftover from a pizza party we were supposed to have last week. So I've got those ready. And we're ready to go. I hope, please weather hold out for us. So I'm sitting here obsessing about the weather for this big 4th of July pizza party because the weather has been absolutely psychotic and it's driving me crazy. And I've changed my plans no more than 15 times. 16. Let me show you. Maybe 16. I don't know at this point. It's saying 40% chance rain and precipitation. Hold on. Wait a minute. It just changed again.
Breaking news.
You're kidding me.
Breaking news.
Went from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. What? Weather bug. What the fuck? This can't be right. Wait a minute. Maybe this isn't. Oh, that's Puerto Rico. My bad. Alexandria.
Please close
that
the
was
bar.
Puerto Rico. This is Alexandria. So it's saying 40% chance of rain. Even Puerto Rico, there's a 40% chance of rain. So this is the rain pattern. You see that little bar right there? That's when my party's supposed to be. I know. 5 p.m. Well, actually, technically 4 p.m. So I pushed it back to initially 4 p.m. Now I just pushed it back to between 1 and 2 p.m. I'm praying that people will be able to get here early and I can get them pizza and then maybe break it down for however. It's only supposed to rain for like maybe 30 minutes, maybe an hour. But it's supposed to be heavy rain and I can't make pizza in the rain. But we have contingencies, backup plans, and everything else. And I'm so stressed out. I'm so stressed out. I need another drink. I just want people to come, eat pizza, and have a good time. Is that so much to ask for? This is crazy. This is crazy. I'm just trying to celebrate America's birthday. 250 years. Give the people pizza. That's what they want. I don't understand. Why is this happening to me? Okay, I'm not going to stress about this. The pizza party's moved up to between 1 and 2. And hopefully people will show up and they will get pizza. I can't. The stress is killing me. I may never throw another party again.
Happy birthday!
Okay. I may never throw another pizza party again with this many people because this is stressful. This is very stressful. Ah. Oh, God. Why is this happening? Why is this happening? How will I know? Seriously. Okay, we put a plan into motion and we're going to go with it and hope for the best. That's all we can do. That's all I can do. That's all we can do because we're in this together. If I go down, you're going down with me.
Really?
Really.
Oh, okay.
So I'll just keep watching the weather and keep going over the logistics of this pizza party. I have a feeling it may rain and nobody show up. That could happen too. And I'm stuck with all this dough. And then we'll figure out another time to have pizza. It'll be a great time.
A midnight pizza party.
Ooh, that would be awesome. A midnight pizza party. Write that down. We might have to revisit that. Okay. I'm done. I probably need to go to bed. Good night.